Woo! Indeed, Ollie. Woo, indeed. Well, Coaster Journey says, going mad, doing decals on a model kit. Don't complain about Lego ones. Look, Lego stickers suck, Mr. Journey. They just do. Okay? Ollie's now on the vertical stream. He's commenting on both. He's like a wizard. Speaking of wizards, did you see who's been cast to play Hagrid in the HBO Harry Potter TV show?
I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh, yeah, they're doing 10 seasons of Harry Potter on HBO to do the books.
Oh.
To do them more fleshed out.
Who's being Hagrid?
Nick Frost. She's going to go, who's Nick Frost?
Who's Nick Frost?
The fat one in Hot Fuzz.
No.
Ollie says, get Chrissy a Red Bull. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it.
No, but I do actually have Monster downstairs, and I didn't bring one.
You should have bought one up. Yeah, you should have done.
Yeah.
Good.
You got me those on Sunday as well.
I did. Good evening, Emma Watts. Good evening, Coaster Journey. Good evening, Ollie. Ollie says, great casting when it comes to Rubius Hagrid over there on the HBO. Although they have hired a black guy to play Snape. Now, whatever you think about that, it's happened. Just pointing it out. I'm holding no opinion for the sake of this channel's longevity. Simple as that.
I put decals on the car, Coaster Journey, so...
We did put decals on the car, yes. Anyway, if you are watching over on the vertical stream, say hi, don't be shy, hit the like button, come and subscribe, but you can see under here already. Those on the horizontal can now see. There's a bit of the box. Here it is. What is this?
It's a castle.
It's your birthday present, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah. Beauty and the Beast castle.
Lego, it's set 43263. The Beauty and the Beast castle. It came out on April the 1st for insiders, and then I think like April the 5th or 6th for everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, it's been sitting downstairs for a little while.
Oh, a little while, because her birthday was only 2 days ago on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I got it on April the 1st when it came out for insiders. It's been sitting here waiting to be made. It's 2,916 pieces. I believe it is the biggest and most expensive set that we have built on this channel. An obvious...
Is it though?
I think so.
Is it?
But,
Are you sure?
I think so.
Are you sure though?
I am.
I'm not too sure about that.
Look at the size of the sodding box. It takes up more of the build area than we can get on camera.
I don't know about that one.
Ollie says, epic. Epic indeed, Ollie. Epic indeed. Shalini says, hello.
It literally came out as Irish as well.
It did, didn't it? Yeah. Hello there.
Hello.
Where's me pot of gold at the end of the rainbow?
I'm a leprechaun.
Yes, it's me pot of gold. And, let's go back to big camera for a sec so you can hold this up to them and show them just how big it actually is.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna... Oh, do you know what? That was heavy.
It's mired me in darkness because it's taken away all the studio lights. It's what it's done.
Yep. And then let's show you the back, because the back is cool.
Ollie says, well, gel.
Yeah, it is a spectacular piece.
It costs £239.99. And
I'm going to say worth it.
Well, of course it's worth it because you're my wife.
That's heavy.
I love you dearly. And, you know, you're worth it to get a nice birthday present. It's as simple as that. Shalini says, hello, Ollie, Emma, Ben, Chrissy, Coaster. Ollie, are you going to return to the horizontal chat? Because John says they haven't thought it through. All the while, kids are going to be frightened of the black teacher who teaches the dark arts in Harry Potter. Yes, they have not thought it through. You are correct.
That was too much for my little brain, guys.
Is it too late? Is it too early?
That was just way too much.
And for those of you of the shooty game disposition, after the show we will do some
just to let everyone know, I am not dead.
No.
I am here. I have had what they think is sinusitis for the last 3 weeks.
She has.
I'm on antibiotics currently, which are not helping. And I have x-rays on Thursday for my wisdom teeth because it could be that. Because I was supposed to have my wisdom teeth taken out because I've actually got 5 wisdom teeth. So I was supposed to have them taken out a couple years ago, being put to sleep at the hospital, and I didn't.
See, Ollie, if you're talking to John, you need to be in the horizontal chat. Because he's not going to see what you've written in the vertical in the horizontal, if that makes sense. But you do make a good point, Ollie. You do make a good point. He does say, just for clarity.
Oh, I don't know.
Snape is the hero of the whole thing. Yeah, he is. He is.
That's some opinions.
I mean, it is just a fact.
That's some opinions. Right, how many of these tapes have I got to cut?
At least 8 by the looks of it.
Yeah. Yeah, please bear with me, guys, because I am not entirely with it.
She is not entirely with it.
John is probably going to make me very confused.
Ollie says no, but you'll read it out for me. Well, I'm going to put the PayPal donation link in. That's what I'm going to do, Ollie. If you want me to be your text-to-speech, you can go to paypal.me/wheeliebricks.
I did get my Kindle today, though, guys.
And I'm going to pin that. Because Super Chats are great, by the way, guys. But we don't get them for 6 weeks to 2 months after they're sent. And YouTube take 30% of them. So the best way to support us is via a direct donation on that link. Have I pinned it?
Where's Melissa?
I hope Lisa will be along very, very soon. We shall see.
Because Lisa, bless her, gave me £30 birthday money.
She did.
Which really helped towards getting my new Kindle.
It did.
She was like, for Chrissy's smut.
Yep.
She knows me so well.
Well, of course she does. Right, shall we get onto the big camera now for you guys?
I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to wrestle with it, I think.
All right. Oh, we got the... Hey!
Oh, no!
Plastics!
What happened?
Oh, baby!
I mean, it's new. That should not be... Put it down. Put it down.
Yeah, but how new
Don't touch
really is it? Have they been sitting in the boxes for a year?
Oh my
you
God,
don't
that's
know.
Terrible.
You just don't know how long ago they built this.
I reckon I'm just gonna, like, I'm.
Right, we need to work out. Well, we need to find the book.
We need to work out why Chrissy's brain's not working.
Let's start with the book.
Yeah. All right. No touchy. No
There's
touchy.
number 3.
No touchy.
I've got number 3 out because it's close to the sodding start.
I think I'm going to have words of Lego. I think that's what I was trying to say.
I'm happy.
Bag 19.
Yes, plastic indeed,
No,
Ollie. Plastic
Ollie.
indeed. Good
I
evening.
found one.
Good evening, Tiana.
One.
Oh, look at that. I see Belle's dress. Look, folks.
The cat's on my treadmill. Should I turn it on?
I see Belle's dress in number 1.
Right, there's number 2.
And 3's out. There's number 4. Should we start with 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Yeah, I've got 5 here, but we'll leave that. But I was just going to say, because all of this is plastic, and then they're like, oh.
And you just knocked the bag out.
Oh, did I? My bad. Sending a tweet. And then they've given a paper bag
Number
for the
13.
book. It's because it found me. Can you hold the book a minute, please?
Would you like me to open it?
Because I'm going to put this box on the floor where the cat will probably get in it. But
There's no
never
actual
mind.
flap. You've just got to rip into it.
Gonna casually. Ready?
I think you've got to go in this. You've got to go in this one.
Sorry, Flo.
Yeah, got it.
Just to let you know, I did not hit the cat, but she got scared of the flying box.
There's 2 books.
Two seconds. I did a boo-boo.
We have 2 books. Book 1, book 2. And screw you, Lego, for such an expensive set.
Stickers.
That's a sticker sheet. I am actually disappointed.
Ow.
Right, where are you going to place these books?
So, down next to me.
You're not going to place them up there?
Nope.
Where there's room for the books and I've...
No. Because it's a big set. No, you can't move that. I'd already placed it where it was, dude.
Yeah, but I'm lighting the scene.
Oh, you're a pain in my buttocks.
I don't care.
Right, there's the stickers.
I just don't care.
Well, you should.
Right, we need to place these over here. Out of sight, out of mind. And, okay, well, as always, when we do these shows, we talk about life, the universe, and everything. Chrissy's 35 now. We've had a birthday, folks. So, everybody wish her happy birthday. It was on Sunday. And that pinned comment there, paypal.me/WheelieBricks if you'd like to send her a birthday present.
Will you shut it?
I'm just saying. You entertain all these people. Jesse said, yes, Chrissy's back. I saw that, you see.
I know. I'm not quite with it, but I am here. So Ben's going to annoy me already.
Absolutely.
So we've
That's
already
the plan.
got that. Because that's what he does best. He annoys me.
Tiana says, I'm so glad I gave you your birthday card. She says, my birthday present was that video, Chrissy. The memories of... That went fine. It doesn't matter because there'll be a spare, but still. And that was a lovely little video you made there, Tiana. And if you haven't seen it yet, there is a video on the channel of our day on Brighton Pier. Tiana came with us and, at least one member of Tiana's family as well, who stayed off camera for the vast majority of it. And obviously we respect people's wishes.
Unky.
If they come along and wish to stay off camera. But we had a good time. We made a really good vlog and it's available on the channel now. It came out this evening. So feel free to go over there and watch it. Right, let's talk subscriber goals for the evening. We are at 2,138 subscribers. So I think we should be completely conservative and aim for 2 more to get to 2140. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing.
I've got Belle.
Tiana says, yep, the children really liked my uncle. Oh, and if you haven't already, I see many of you haven't, please hit the like button. Tiana says she hit 100 subscribers today on her channel.
Hey! And he's trying to annoy me again.
No, I'm just trying to fix things as they break.
Look at this little piece there. It says, once upon a time.
I don't quite understand why the lighting is so dull today. Doesn't make much sense, but, you know, it is what it is. Lisa says, Ben, stop touching shit. Also, Lisa's in the wrong chat. She's in the wrong chat.
Exactly, Ben. He's just trying to annoy me, Lisa.
Have you built Belle?
Yeah, she's there, but I can't find this wooden bit. Oh, it's over there, that's why. Silly.
But yes, congratulations, Tiana, on hitting 100 subscribers today. Her shorts are doing quite well, so... You do realise that yawning is infectious.
I'm sorry.
And it's also infectious down the cable.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. We've got to kick off the conversation. We've got to talk about something.
What do I talk about?
What do you want to talk about? Want to talk about your birthday?
Ew.
Want to talk about your birthday?
She's got a hole in her head, which means that she could wear a crown.
So
but she hasn't got a crown.
Lisa said she's about to switch chat. So yes, we went to Brighton on Saturday.
Friday.
See, I'm losing my days here. But we went to Brighton on Friday with Tiana and a member of her family. And whilst I think we all had a very good time, I think we all had actually a much better time than we figured we might.
Very, very hot.
But it was a nice time.
And then what happened on the way home, Ben?
You got very ill.
I got very ill.
You got very ill and then refused to let me drive.
Well, we were almost home by that point.
Well, Coaster Journey says Brighton is on my list to see this year. I'm going to tell you now,
Coaster Journey, mate. Come on, get better ambitions.
Yeah, but it's not just that. If you do it and you want to go to the pier and you want to experience everything, get the wife to remortgage the house first.
It's not that bad. Ben is he over-exaggerates everything. It was like £32 for a wristband.
Yeah, but that's still, that is major theme park pricing.
Well, that's what I said. But
It is.
If you're,
The log flume, I'll never let you forget that, Chrissy, says Tiana.
my legs had nowhere to go.
The log flume, I must admit, it did look like fun.
It was fun.
It did look like fun.
It was very quick.
Very quick.
It was the lift hills, I reckon, and just zoom straight up them.
Zoom.
Zoom.
Was it zoom?
It was zoom.
Zoom.
It was.
Well, Coaster Journey says it's only £27.50 for a day at Drayton Manor this year.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the comparison you've got, you see.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
But it is a pier, and that's what they do.
And Drayton Manor's log flume goes forwards, backwards, everything.
Yeah, all right.
As does their new coaster, I
We're
believe.
not... Ow.
What are you barking at?
We're not doing comparison.
Don't give me that. And I still see that we have more viewers than we do likes. I'm actually starting to get quite offended now. Quite offended. And by the way, if you haven't liked it, I do know who you are. I can see you. Let me mute the mics for a second. I see that one of you has hit the like button. I see there's one still holding out. There we go. There we go. Well done.
What's that coaster journey? What, there's fireworks every month at the Drayton Manor?
Yeah, and they've got Gold Rush as well, which is a new coaster, which has two settings. Like, it goes forwards and backwards and switches tracks and has launches and a lift hill. And it doesn't go upside down or anything. It's like a family thrill coaster. But they have one setting of the way it goes round the tracks in the morning, and then they have another one in the afternoon. So,
River is being an
it's a
A-hat.
one-of-a-kind Gold Rush. And you know what also they have at Drayton Manor?
You know I've been to Drayton Manor,
You
right?
see, you know what they've got, don't you? A larger version of
Your mum.
the Air Race!
Mm.
They got a large Air Race! I'm sorry, I really like an Air Race. I do. I just really, really like an Air Race. I think Zamperla made probably one of the best flat rides in the world, in my opinion, with the Air Race.
To be fair, though, the kids love Thomas Land.
They do. I see 9 viewers now, and 7 likes. I see 9 viewers and 7 likes. Yes, the one at Drayton Manor's got 4 seats per plane, not 2. Good evening, Vaughan. How are you this evening, sir? And he did say he would come along and watch. In fact, when I asked, he was like, "Yeah, boy." That's what he said.
Was it?
It was. Are you all right? Did you need me to take over?
Nope.
Are you sure?
You know touch easy.
I'm offering my services here. Coaster Journey says he's not ridden Air Race for a while. Definitely do it next trip. And Lisa says she's just hit 1,000 views on the Tok Tok, as in the TikTok. The Tok Tok.
Tok tok.
I like that. Tok Tok. So well done to you, Lisa, for hitting 1,000 views on the Tok Tok. That's what I'm calling it now. I'm calling it the Tok Tok.
Ow! God damn it, poodle.
From now on, the Tok Tok. And
Ow, ow, ow.
we're being attacked here by a dog.
You're not, I am.
No, I've already had it. And I've already put pay to that and said, no, you will not. No. So, yeah. But yes, well done, Lisa, for hitting 1,000 views on the Tok Tok. And well done, Tiana, for hitting 100 subscribers on the YouTube. Oi. So you've built a platform so far.
I have.
It's a platform.
It is.
What is the platform for, do you think?
Don't know.
Yes, people, our Tiana there in the chat is subjecting herself to the Rachel Zegler-led vehicle Snow White tomorrow. She's going to the cinema to see it.
Oh.
I don't envy her. I don't envy you, Tiana. I do not envy you in the slightest. But obviously, it is your choice as to whether you wish to go see Snow White and the Uncanny Valley.
Hang on.
What?
Nothing. Carry on.
There are people outside our house.
Nothing, Ben. Carry on.
Well, you say, hold on. Stop.
Yeah, because I heard barking outside. It sounded like River.
Oh, God. Is she here?
I don't know. That's why I told you to stop. But carry on.
Well, I'll stop.
My goodness.
River's below us.
Exactly.
She's by our feet.
Yeah. So carry on. Because then I realised it wasn't the dog. Our dog.
Well, yeah. So Tiana has a question for you. She says, thank you. Chrissy, when coming to Adventure Island, are you going on the water slides? Yeah, there are water slides. And you're sitting in little dinghies.
Yes.
Beats and Tape says, record store day was great. I didn't have to queue for hours and fight people. Plus, I got all the records I wanted. Good evening, Mr. Beats. How's
What's record store day?
It's a day where you go and get special edition vinyls and stuff like that.
I didn't know they still existed.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Oh, cool.
And Beats and Tapes absolutely loves them. So good evening, Beats. How are you? Long time no see. And sorry we haven't been about lately. And let me just say it as it is. These streams are expensive. I mean, look at this set here that we're building right now. Yes, it was a birthday present for Chrissy, but it was 240 British pounds. It's not cheap.
Worth it.
It's not cheap, and we are happy to bring you along and do these builds. But it got to a point where we were just like basically bankrupting ourselves in order to continue to stream. And now that we're in the theme park and summer season, and we've got the DJI Pocket 3 as well, which we are streaming on right now. It's stuck in 1080p because that's what it does as a webcam. But you can see the quality, hopefully, in our latest two videos, the one from Legoland and the one from Brighton Pier. You can see the quality that we're raising our game on and really going for to try and bring good videos, entertaining videos, and informative videos as well. Tiana says, I'm here for the Gaston. I know, Beats, it made me cry several times. What did? The Brighton video. Oh, Beats watched the Brighton video, said he enjoyed it. I mean, we enjoyed doing it. We enjoyed making it. But once again, right, when I go to a Merlin theme park, when I go to Alton Towers or Chessington, Legoland, Fort Park, I'm not paying for entry because I pay £21 a month for my annual pass, and then I can just book in to a park if there's accessibility available, but that's another story altogether.
Kids got donuts as well.
But, just to do those few rides, and I actually only went on one ride. The budget that we had on the card afforded me my go on the air race. And I'm going to call out young Shalini here. I am. I love you, Shalini, first and foremost.
What would Shalini do?
Well, my go on the air race cost how much, babe?
Was it £5 or £6?
£6. And I only got one go on the air race. Yeah, so because that's all we could afford. And I'm happily recording my go on the air race on my glasses. My one go on the air race.
Okay.
And my recording is stopped.
Oh God, yeah. I know where this is going.
And the phone is ringing through my glasses, and it's Shalini.
To be fair though, Ben, this sounds like a you problem, not a Shalini problem. I don't blame Shalini at all.
To be fair, I got two little clips that I cut up anyway, but
I blame Ben.
But there was no redos at £6 ago.
I can't.
Shalini said, I was literally, Shalini, upside down when the phone started ringing. It said, recording ceased. Unknown caller.
Is it like an American voice and everything?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's like an American bloke.
So, I literally tried to call my dentist about 10 times this morning, right? No answer.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting in the car and going down there.
I ended up having an emergency dentist appointment today.
You did?
Because the filling in my
Thanks
front
to me.
Yeah, thanks to Chrissy. But
whereas they couldn't see me, why can't they see me today?
The filling in this tooth fell out last night in my sleep and I must have swallowed it.
Ben's own fault though, guys. Don't feel sorry for him.
But so I rammed in some Dentec, which is temporary filling. It's real stuff that you get to put in there. It's not, random crap that I've put together like cement or anything. But and then they gave me an appointment at 4:30 and properly replaced the filling. So I can continue on. Ollie says, Chrissy's nails adding some glamour to the stream tonight.
They're really annoying me because I'm trying to pick things up and I'm like constantly trying to, yeah. It's good fun.
Beats and Tape says, that's why I don't do rides anymore. Tiana says, it was hilarious. Me and Chrissy was like, you're going to die because...
Yep.
To be fair...
True story.
I was like running in the air and... I was moving my arms and my legs and that while I was upside down. I was having a blast. I
felt weird that these things were spinning over my head.
I
don't like this.
I really love Zamperla air races, and yes, you do feel extremely secure in them.
I beg to differ.
You feel extremely secure in them, and I love them.
Did it have a seatbelt? I can't remember if it did.
So the restraint comes down by itself, and then you got to clop in the seatbelt.
Yeah.
Clop.
I don't know why, because those seatbelts, let's face it, won't do anything. But they do give you that little bit of extra security.
Yeah, they don't do a damn thing.
No.
They are there for a mental bit of extra security.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Except the Tower of Terror, where the only restraint is a fabric seatbelt.
Literally is a seatbelt, yeah. That's why I don't feel secure.
Just literally a pull across your waist fabric seatbelt.
I think we might be doing like the entryway.
Tale as old as time, true as it may be, barely even friends, then somebody bends.
Oh god, we got a stick already.
Unexpectedly.
And it's the biggest one.
Oh dear.
All right.
Certain as the sun. Come on, you can do it. You've got this. You've got this. Stick that sticker like you've never stuck before.
Will you shush it? That'll do.
Everybody applaud. So anyway, Tiana says, I'm going to regret telling my friend about going on Axis on Monday. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have told your friend. You probably shouldn't, because then if you decide to not go on Axis, your friend's going to be like, you said you was going on Axis.
You already did it. You can't back out now.
I get her fear, right? Axis is Adventure Island in Southend-on-Sea in the UK, and it's a very intimidating looking ride. It really is. And in my Adventure Island vlog, available on the channel, I actually say that repeatedly. This thing looks extremely intimidating. But it's not. When you get on it, there's just nothing. There's no forces.
Do you know what? I was saying this actually. Me and Tiana were talking about this on Brighton Pier. And I said, saw the ride. Looks scary from off it because of that bit that flings you over.
Yeah, but Rage has got that and she goes on Rage.
Yeah. But most rides, though, they look scarier than when you're actually on them.
Yeah, and I understand that you want to go on it and get over your fear. However, you need to do that in your time.
No, I say just, commit. Commit to it.
I mean, it is the best way to just throw caution to the wind and do it. That is the best way.
Just don't even think about it. Just power through.
Don't even think about it. Just go for it. I honestly think we may have to, for the rest, once this build starts going a bit more vertical, we may have to move the camera to a different angle. So that you guys can see it properly. I don't quite know where yet. I'm thinking here, in the middle of us. I'm pointing inwards.
Maybe, look how cool the...
But I will explore that tomorrow. We'll explore that tomorrow about new placement of the camera, because quite frankly, if we place it here, it's going to get seen by that camera, and it's all going to be. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Beats and Tape says, just don't drop it today. Lisa's gone off to pimp her latest short. Pimp my short, baby. Pimp my short. So, as we have been away for a while and we haven't spoken to you people in a good while, first of all, how are we? And what have we been up to for
Oh,
this?
that's you. What are you doing under there?
Scratching my feet, woman. But
What the dog was getting me.
Gianna says, what I was gonna do the element of access like vertigo for the height and another ride for the hang time so I can see how it feels. Like I said, it's got no forces at all. And I will say this about Adventure Island. They pin you into the damn thing so tight that you're not moving anyway. Vaughn says, cesium-137 is a radioactive isotope and a byproduct of uranium fission. It has a rate of decay and half-life of just over 30 years. Chrissy, you are now older than the half-life of cesium. Happy 35th birthday, Chrissy.
You can kill him.
I love that man. I do. I love that man.
No. Bad Vaughn.
He was actually having a good conversation with us last night and said some very illuminating things, I think, that made me think.
I am very illuminating.
That made me think. I mean, I don't know. Do we tell him about the weekend?
No.
No? Okay, don't tell him about the weekend. But, yeah, thank you, Vaughn, for our conversation last night. But, what was I going to say? What have you guys been up to? Instead of talking about cesium-137, anyone done anything exciting? Anything good? I mean, if you've got children, I don't know if you have, but if you've got children, it is, at least down south here, the Easter break at the moment. We just entered our second week of it. Children have been off school, hence Friday we went to Brighton Pier and the children came. So, have we done anything awesome, cool, good, exciting? Let me know. And Tiana says, sorry, I wasn't on last night. Vaughn. Well, there will be...
Vaughn cried like a little baby.
Tiana says, I got a 3-year-old sister. That counts, Ben. You do have a... Tiana, you've got a 12-year-old sister that you fight with like a cat and dog. And Chrissy can confirm this as well. I won't say your sister's name.
It's got to be done.
But we'll be playing Fortnite, and every 5 minutes, you'll be screaming at her, just going, no, go around, get out of the way, stop doing that. And it's hilarious.
No, I was like didn't Mum tell you to clean your room?
What did you do this last
I'm
week,
like,
Shalini? I know you've been unwell.
Takes me back to good times.
By the way, so I hope that you're starting to be on the mend. But Vaughn did tell us last night that you've reinfected him.
Yeah, I was going to say, Vaughn was very sympathetic.
Yeah.
He was just like, she's reinfected me.
Beats and Tape says, my son just gone to watch Minecraft movie with his friends now.
I don't care what anyone says. I enjoyed it.
I know you enjoyed it. And do you know what? That's what I said about it when I went live beforehand. I said, it's dumb. It's not a movie at all. But I think there's enough there.
It made me laugh.
To make people laugh.
Yeah, which was more than I was expecting it to do, if I'm honest. So, to me, that's a win.
I mean, Jack Black's just made the easiest $3 million of his life because all they literally did was stick a blue shirt on him and say, Jack, do Jack.
Yeah.
That's all they said. They didn't actually give him a character to get into. He just goes, I am Steve. He's not Steve. He's Jack Black.
Love a chicken.
Easiest $3 million of his life. I think that the only person that was really acting his arse off was Jason Momoa.
I knew you were going to say that.
Because he was. He was absolutely acting his arse off. And, you know, he was all in. He was committed to the material.
He was definitely committed, yeah. The females in it, I will just say, pointless. I kind of was like, where are they? And then they'd reappear and you'd be like, oh.
And
cool.
You could have cut their entire side stories and it would have been the same movie.
Yeah.
It would have been the same movie.
It was literally, they were pointless. Pointless. Yeah, there was no reason for them at all.
No.
I mean, one of the women was funny. She added a bit of humour to it. The other one did nothing.
The sister that was supposed to be the
sister,
carer,
yeah.
but looked. It's supposed to be the guardian of another child, but she looked about 12 years old herself.
Yeah, and she brought nothing to the table.
Nothing to the table at
No.
all.
Zilch.
Speaking of guardianship, I tell you what, we've been watching a lot of lately. Courtroom drama, haven't we?
Yeah.
But not like.
I don't know how we keep going from one thing to another, if I'm honest.
But we're not watching things, like Judge Rinder or Judge Judy or anything like that. We keep watching Zoom meetings of actual court cases over custody, usually in the States, aren't we? And
Like I said, it's...
I tell you, a lot of the time, it's mothers being very, very devious. Isn't it? And then they get found out, and then they get in trouble, and then they get put in jail. It's like, ma'am, you're now got 45 days in the jail. Oh, you're going to disrespect the court again? Let's make that 60 days in the jail.
Oh, yeah, they do like to do that.
They do.
Yeah, don't backtrack them.
Yeah, they do. American judges, especially in the family court, have got a chip on their shoulder. They've absolutely got a chip on their shoulder. I mean, we were watching one of them. It was a woman. She must have been quite new. She looked about 28 years old. And she was just going ballistic on this woman, wasn't she? Absolutely screaming and shouting and put her in jail and ballistic.
Yeah, but when they deserve it, though, I do chuckle. I do find it funny.
Ah. So, John's asking people if they've watched his Minecraft movie review. I still haven't. I really should. But Beats said no. John said why not? And Beats has responded, because I didn't know you'd done a review.
Yeah, John.
But I'm not gonna,
I just did a review, see?
I'm not gonna lie. The Brighton vlog that we did. Making these videos, it don't take 5 minutes. Because you've got to go out to a location, do a whole day shooting. All right. Some of these channels, they then just quickly chuck their footage together and put it up straight away that day. I'm not going to do that. I like to take my time. I like to edit out the best bits. It's usually about an 8-hour edit for each video. That 15-minute video was probably about 7 hours. And I'm really starting to look at how I frame scenes up, how I place people.
Does anyone else here think that Ben talks too much?
But this is what you can't sit in silence on a stream.
I mean, you could talk about some good stuff. Like, I don't know, a cat.
I mean, you've literally, the point of the stream is to sit here talking. So yes.
Yeah, no, but you're talking rubbish. Do some entertaining stuff.
You do some entertaining stuff.
I ain't got any entertainment.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you just, you talk about the same rubbish. Talk about something different.
Apparently, John also put some standalone stories up on the videos tab.
Oh, yeah, like what?
They're little videos that he makes for Down the Rabbit Hole now. This is a suggestion I made to him a while ago, actually.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I do like to take responsibility for certain things.
Yeah.
Big Papa Klaus. That was me.
Well, that's nothing
I
to
mean,
be proud.
I wasn't playing Big Papa Klaus. But
That is nothing to be proud of.
I never played him, but I did invent him.
That's nothing to be proud of.
But then the person who did play
Oh.
Big Papa Klaus took the character and ran away with it. Ran really, really far away from it. So much further away from it than I ever intended. It was meant to be a joke.
So what's going on with the UK Universal?
It's being built.
Helpful, cool. That was good conversation.
Well, Universal have been trademarking some things lately. First of all, they've trademarked Back to the Future for theme park use. That's just come out. So I'm assuming that the guess of that big coaster being a Back to the Future coaster coming out of the back of the Hill Valley Clock Tower, probably bang on.
Right, is this for the UK one?
So they've been trademarking things in the UK for use in theme parks. They've also trademarked Halloween Horror Nights, which means we're getting Halloween Horror Nights in the UK.
Okay, but don't be doing that, mate.
And the latest one is Lord of the Rings. Well, I will say this. Universal have had the theme park rights to Lord of the Rings for God knows how long. well over a decade.
Yeah, well, they should just keep it. Don't use it.
And they've never, ever acted on it.
Good.
And what we have to remember about this UK park is that it is going to be an extremely different Universal Studios park. It's not going to be what you see in Orlando. It's not going to be what you see in California.
Yes, we know. You've told us this a million times.
So I think that, I think honestly, we could.
I hope it's not Lord of the Rings.
We could be seeing a Lord of the Rings land.
I really hope not.
Well, it depends what they do with it.
I can't pick this up.
It really does depend what they do with it. Do you need help there? Look. There you go. Because I'm very reticent as well. What did you drop? If it's just a stud, you're fine. I'm very reticent as well about the Lord of the Rings being brought into a theme park because I don't really know how you do it. And I don't really know what you could do in terms of a ride to that franchise. I just don't know. All I know is in the land that looks like it could be the Shire, there's quite a large show building at the back. So it looks like if it is the Shire or Lord of the Rings, they've got an idea. But like I said, I don't really know what type of ride system you would use for that, what it's going to be, what the story's going to be, because let's face it, Lord of the Rings is basically a walking simulator. That's basically what it is. If you really boil it down to the brass tacks, it's 3 movies of people walking to a volcano. And then there's a bunch of fights in the middle. And not just movies, but books as well. That is the basic premise of the Lord of the Rings. It's a bunch of people walking to a volcano over the course of 3 stories. Now, how do you translate that into a ride? Now, perhaps you build a walkthrough. You don't actually build a ride. You build a walkthrough attraction. Yeah, that's in the spirit. That's in the vein of the Lord of the Rings. It's about walking. But I don't think they're going to do that. But honestly, I don't see what type of ride or ride system they could use to bring the Lord of the Rings to life. We're going to see what they call the Scoop vehicle, which is used on Transformers The Ride 3D and The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man over at Universal in Orlando. That's coming to the park, but that's being used in the Jurassic World Adventure. Hi, Lila. Lila's in the chat. Hi, Lila. Tiana seems to be excited that Lila's there. John says, good to see that Gary's stream is a complete mess without his producer online, Nerdrotic. I'm not watching. We're doing our own stream. And if you haven't hit the like button, then please do. Why don't you show them how much progress you've made on this lovely little staircase?
I'm just...
Hey, look, Dread Eye's here. Good evening.
I reckon we should rename him Indiana.
Well, yeah, maybe. Dread Eye Jones. Dread Eye Jones. But Lila, you will get a chat ban. I can do that. Stay on topic, child. Why? Because I said so. That's why. But, Dread, how are the chilies? And the garlic? Come on, tell us all about it. Apparently you were just slipping into a coma when I woke you up.
Oh.
Do I need to take over?
No.
Are you sure? I mean, this stream was actually entirely Chrissy's idea.
Well, because, people thought I was dead.
Yeah, that's true. They did. They were starting to point fingers at me, But then again, we did just release the Brighton video.
That's true.
We did do that.
That's true.
And you're in that.
They could have just been like, oh, you took her out of the freezer.
Either that or they're like, AI.
AI did it.
It's AI.
Yeah.
But we
That's not really her.
It is. It is. I assure you, people, it is really her.
It's not.
We've lost 2 subscribers.
Oh,
That's not very nice.
that's all your yapping, mate.
Well, it's not very nice.
What, you're yapping? Yeah, I know.
Well, you're being
It's
you're being extremely rude.
because you yap about rubbish. You need to yap about something good.
Such as
I don't know. I'm not very good at stuff.
well,
I am not with it.
she's not with it.
So
I think we should do stage 2 and then possibly bring it down for tonight, and then
What are you saying?
continue it tomorrow. John, if you want to be timed out, you'll keep agreeing with Chrissy. Vaughan says, who else thinks Chrissy's nails are fabulous?
Oh, thanks, Mom.
I mean, they're all saying it. Vaughan's not the first one. Mr. Coaster Journey said it earlier as well.
Wait, what did? Yeah, Chrissy does have a point, John. See?
Vaughan says, Slay Queen. And yes, Tiana there did give Lila a crystal art. It was very nice. It was a narwhal, wasn't it? It was a narwhal. Is that just sitting? It's not actually attached to
I
anything.
don't know.
Have you missed something here?
Do you know what, Ben? I take offence to that, mate.
Well, I miss stuff all the time. I don't forget, if you haven't already, please hit the like button. We would really appreciate it.
These nails are not helping.
Those nails are not helping one bit. They look fabulous. They do look fabulous, but they are highly impractical. We do have a super chat goal tonight, people, of 5 super chats of any colour. So it could be 99p, it could be 150 quid. But we have a super chat goal of any colour, and we'd appreciate it. Chilies look very happy in the greenhouse. Julie's tomatoes shooting up. Tomatoes are shooting up. We got to have some words with them tomatoes. They're shooting up. Jeez. And cucumbers flowering.
Drugs are bad, children.
Yeah. Those tomatoes, what's driven them to it, Dread? What's driven him to it?
It must just sit like that, but that's just...
Vaughan's got a very good point again. Lila, go to bed. Yeah. I think that's exactly correct. But Lila does say Mama's nails look like diamonds, sparkly diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. It looks like Lila and Tiana are now ganging up on Vaughan in the chat.
Well, I'm not. Nobody's surprised on that one.
Nobody.
Because, it's Vaughan.
Yeah, but we love Vaughan. Vaughan's great.
Vaughan needs, being put in his place.
Look at that, guys.
He's touching my Lego again.
Yeah, because if you build it like that, look, they can see it.
Yeah, but you're touching my Lego again.
Yeah, but look, they can see it much better like that.
Yeah, but don't touch my Lego, dude.
What do you mean Vaughan brought it on himself? I'm standing up for Vaughan here. I'm with Vaughan. Lila, go to bed. Yep. I'm with Vaughan. Who's the parent here? Who's the parent?
Me.
Right, so what's been going on in the world then? I literally have no idea what's been going on in the world.
That's a good thing. You don't want to know what's been happening in the world.
Yeah, but good stuff. Good stuff.
Is there good stuff in the world?
Vaughan, you're absolutely correct. That is next on the cards. He's right.
Ugh.
I mean, when do I get a chance to talk to your child? Now?
Friday.
I'm going with... We're not going anywhere Friday.
No, but she did on Friday. See?
Yeah, that's true. You saw her on Friday. You said hello. Hello there. Yes, John, we know that. That's par for the course. But why? Why are people still like that?
Yeah, exactly, John.
What's occurring? Is that a 2? You got to build 2 of those.
Yes.
What's occurring, John? What's occurring in the world?
Well, nothing has changed.
Something must be occurring.
People are still the same.
Apparently, there's been a lot of cool capybara posts in X. Should we make them jealous right now?
Oh, what?
Well, we've actually been in stroked, sat with, and hand-fed capybaras, haven't we?
We have, but
Yeah.
what's this got to do with anything?
Well, that's what Shalini said. There's been a lot of cool capybara posts in X. I asked for stuff that was going on that was good, and that's what she.
What, like, are people all of a sudden addicted with capybaras?
Yeah, people have actually discovered they exist. You know, but we've sat
Took 'em
with
a long while.
we've sat with capybaras. We've stroked them. We've fed them.
They're just like big guinea pigs.
Yeah, they're not giant rats. They are like giant guinea
They're
pigs.
like giant
They are
guinea pigs.
rodents, but they're actually very nice.
I mean,
No, they are. They were very tame, weren't they?
yeah, they're very tame.
And they came up to us and they were they were taking the lettuce leaves out of our hands and stuff like that.
That's because they want the food.
Also, speaking of food advice, if you're going Asda right now,
There's food advice now.
Asda have big bags of carrots, potato, broccolis, parsnips, and there was something else
Wait, Ben's talking about vegetables, guys.
for 8p a go.
8 pennies.
And 8 pence for a large bag of potatoes, a large bag of carrots, parsnips. I mean, I eat the potatoes. I don't eat anything else.
I have a hamster, you know, John.
We do have a hamster. I am shocked it's still living, but we have a hamster.
Wasn't even a hamster I picked.
The hamster we rescued. And they make good snake food apparently, according to Jesse. Oh, rodents? They do, yeah, rodents. Regularly fed to snake, and sometimes we find little mice in the house, don't we?
Shut up.
Because the cats have brought them to us as presents.
Because they love us.
Lila says, a Karen is a person who screams at people for no reason. They normally make up stuff and tell you snarky comments, trying to make you feel bad about yourself and apologise. If it's in a shop, they will.
Normally call the manager.
Yeah, I want to speak to the manager, baby. Yeah. Shalini says, I hate rats and mice, John. If it was rat-like, I would not like it. Well, capybaras they are rodents.
Yeah, but they don't look like them.
They are, but
They're huge as
they're
well. so-
massive. Right, they are massive. Massive rodents.
What about hamsters? Do you not like hamsters then?
Well, she's been in the same room as our hamster. So I assume she does like the hamsters. I'll tell you what, our Vaughn is full of facts, just like Lila did there. He's also full of facts, isn't he? So Dread-Eye Jones says we get big rodents delivered by Sprinkles. I'm guessing Sprinkles is one of their cats. So that's always fun.
Yeah, I found a rat in my cat's outdoor house once.
Don't forget, folks, if you could, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're looking for 4 subscribers tonight to get us to our goal of 2140. If you could, we would really appreciate it. We do Lego, we do films, we do travel, theme parks, all of it. And Chrissy falls asleep on stream sometimes.
Us? Yep. My bad.
Oh, dear. I get what you're getting at there, John. He says, Cliff Richard likes hamsters, allegedly. He's trying to accuse He's trying to accuse Mr. Richard of liking to
yeah.
insert them somewhere. So, according to Vaughn, Shalini doesn't know the difference between a hamster and a guinea pig.
That can't be true.
And Lisa asks, can we keep it appropriate? Yes, let's do that. Let's keep it on track a bit. Yeah. Because we don't really want to...
Who's not keeping it appropriate?
I think it's the Cliff Richard likes hamsters being placed in... yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So what? I'm not even going to ask.
And Lisa says, I'm in a mood, so I will happy smash if needed.
Who's in the mood?
Lisa's in the mood.
Oh, Lisa's in the mood. Oh, okay.
I don't care what Richard Gere likes.
I thought it was Lila was in the mood. I was going to go kick her butt.
Apparently, if anyone wasn't appropriate, it was me. Well, I'm rarely ever appropriate. Okay, that's looking really cool. Look at that. That's the grand staircase, right?
That's what I said.
Yeah. As she comes down, Taylor's oldest time. We can do the bit.
No, it's not
True,
time yet.
I want to do the bit. I want to sing the song.
He's doing my head in. My poor can.
Apparently, there's lots of posts on X about sea lions, according to Shalini. And they go like,
We've got a lot of seals down by us.
We do have a lot of seals down by us.
Mhm.
I was going to invite Shalini to the carnival again this year. And then I realised me and Lisa are in France during the carnival.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, you could invite Shalini to the carnival.
I ain't going to no carnival.
It's there. It's right there.
Do you know what? That's really far.
It's literally, you can look out the window and see it.
Well,
It's there.
then I ain't going to leave the house, have I?
Oh my word.
Nope.
Actually, there's a video on the channel of the carnival from last year. Shalini
There you
came.
go. You don't
me-
need to go see it again then.
It's a new theme this year.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Animals of the World.
No, it's not.
New theme.
They're lying to you.
So
They're lying.
maybe you could
I'm busy that day.
well.
Washing my hair. My excuse and I'm sticking to it.
It's a bad excuse. Lila says, Dada, why do you look emo in all black?
Yeah, Ben.
I wear your mum's jeans as well. They're really tight.
Hey?
Look, any classic emo like Jesse will get what I just said. They will get it. I think even Lisa will probably get it. Oh my God, Vaughn says, I like seals. I also like a sturdy wooden club. I don't have the Converse anymore, Lisa. I don't wear Converse. They're just not stable enough.
Mm.
They with the canvas and everything, they've got too much give, you know? Gianna says, Chrissy, when Ben and Lisa go to Disney, escape and come and see me with Dexter and Lila.
I mean, I would, mate, but I ain't got a car.
She hasn't got a car. Me and Lisa will have the car.
Yeah.
I have Vans, Jesse. I have Vans, and they are Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh my God, I'm not helping myself here, am I? Oh God, they're Nightmare Before Christmas Vans.
And?
Every emo loved Nightmare Before Christmas and Vans. I'm just saying. Vans emo over a Converse one. Says Jesse. We are. I mean, should I just start wearing the eyeliner again?
Yeah, I mean, I
Should I do it?
always wore Vans.
Shall I? Should I start wearing the eyeliner again?
No.
Are you sure? Panda eyes. Bit of shadow, maybe a bit of glitter. Who's ever had a horse steak? Delicious, says Vaughn. Yes, it is. It is delicious. Equine is a very delicious meat. Jesse says, Jamie says he dares you to wear the eyeliner again. So Jamie's daring me.
Just don't
I might-
encourage the behaviour.
I might have to. I think I'm going to have to. Tomorrow night stream, maybe. I'll stick on some eyeliner.
I haven't got any.
You're bullshitting.
Would I do such a thing?
Absolutely.
Oh, I ain't got any.
Jess says, it wasn't me, Chrissy, it was Jamie.
Lala, go chuck all my eyeliner in the bin.
And John says, if you had Burger King, you had horse. Very true. Very true.
Yeah, or like a Iceland lasagna.
I think even Findus lasagnas at one point
It
as
was
well.
just all of it.
What do you mean don't do it, Beats? I look absolutely stunning with eyeliner. Why do you think she fell in love with me?
He's absolutely lying.
It was when I was rocking around with eyeliner on.
He's lying.
Am I?
Yeah,
Look me in the eyes.
I'm busy.
Tell me I'm lying. Very true. It's very true. Jamie used to wear it but denied it. Yeah, of course he did. Of course he used to wear it. Come on. I can imagine Jamie in eyeliner. I can't imagine. Did he have a trench as well? Come on, tell me. Oh, look, a candelabra. Tell me he had a trench as well. Tiana says, I don't know how to put eyeliner on.
We've now lost too many of our gold things.
What, the studs? We'll go in the box. There's loads of them in there. See? How have you never been an eyeliner person, Lisa? I think you would look really good in eyeliner.
I wear a teal one now.
She does. She wears a teal eyeliner. Oh, can I try that on?
No.
Hold on, guys. I think it would look good. Showing in my eyes. Just letting them imagine what it would look like with eyeliner on. They've got to use a bit of imagination.
A bit.
Yeah.
A lot.
Imagination.
You're not nicking my eyeliner. It's not happening.
Thank you, Emma. Someone's on my side.
Someone has to be on your
Emma
side.
says I'd love it. I do appreciate it.
Oh.
I do. Beat says I don't need makeup. I look good already. I mean, that's me all round, to be fair. I mean, look. I know John's in the chat. I mean,
Milo, chill down, mate.
every time me and him did a show together and we were side by side, you know.
That's the wrong one.
I love you, John. You were
Don't touch the Lego.
Get you, Beats. I don't know what's gone on with vertical streaming, but it does appear to have been kind of nerfed. I'm going to change the title on it slightly.
Then look underneath your computer.
Give me a minute.
I ain't got a minute.
I'm doing something.
I don't care about you doing something.
I'm changing the title slightly to see if it...
I don't care. No, under computer.
I can't move my computer. It's right there.
Yeah,
Give me the brick separator.
I can't find.
You only need the one?
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
You're welcome. I love you, John, but you're delusional. John says, I know that's why you left me. I was looking too good. I mean, it could be. It could be. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Vaughn says, when I first started watching Ben and John, I thought they were a father and son duo.
Pretend that didn't happen, everyone.
And you thought to yourself, how did that man produce such a good-looking son?
I honestly don't think that's what he thought. We've just...
Who's the father? Vaughn says Jesse. I don't know. We're going to have to ask Maury Povich. God, I remember Maury. Doesn't he still do it? Does Maury still do it? He's like, you are not the father.
Yeah.
And then people dance around the stage going, hey, look, I told you. I told you. You are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can tell at this point, I think, that a lot of these people on the Maury Povich show are paid actors. Because It's just so blatant. They just dance around shouting and screaming, I told you! I told you!
No.
John says when he first saw Vaughn, he thought he was a Stalinist dad. I'm
what?
I'm not. He thought he was a Russian communist father.
Yeah, no, I see it.
I don't. I don't see it. I don't see it. You know what? Shalini and Vaughn are lovely, John. They're lovely people.
No one said they weren't.
I'm just saying they are. Absolutely. That's stage 1 complete.
Stage 1 complete.
Took you nearly an hour
Well,
to
I'm not
do
going to
stage
lie,
1.
right? These nails are hindering.
Should we rip them off in the morning?
No.
Just... They're not real. Oh, God. Vaughn's just said I am her daddy.
Well, they're acrylic extensions, is what they are.
Lisa says I'm not his wife either. Yeah, people do assume that Lisa's my wife. Many, many people have assumed that Lisa's my wife. And then I'll say to them, my wife, and they'll go, wait a minute. This is not your wife?
No.
And we go, no, this is not my wife. This is my friend. She like ladies.
Is that why when we were in France you kept going like, this is my wife?
Yes.
And I was like, I got her off. You can take all that.
Apparently they bloody hurt if you crack or break acrylics. Yes, exactly. Whilst Lisa's staring at women, people think I'm her wife. And I'm like, no, this is not my wife. This is my friend. I am her wingman. She like the lady.
Oh, I think we're getting Belle's dad in this one.
Yeah, Maurice. There's his body.
Did I say that you could touch?
I think we're getting Cogsworth as well.
Getting Cogsworth as well, yeah.
Getting
I was about to say that, and then you said it. So
Lila just said lesbian divas. Right, Lila,
and Lumiere.
you can stop the
Look.
chatting now.
And Lumiere.
Oh, bonjour. I am Lumiere. So we're getting Cogsworth, Lumiere, and Maurice in
Getting
stage
quite a
2.
few. I'm guessing the green is him, yep.
I think, for the sake of the camera,
What are you doing now? Right, don't touch my Lego.
we leave it like that.
Guys, he's on his last warning.
Then they offend Ben by being confused that he isn't a woman, according to Jessie.
That's also true, yeah.
Apparently, her sister wants to see us now. Tiana's.
Oh, Tiana's sister.
Yeah,
The 12-year-old.
I think so.
I'm really confused with life.
I mean, that's a bit strange. As a friend, I'm not a weirdo, says Tiana. No, we know.
I am.
No, you can't come on screen, Lila. Sorry, but you can't.
No.
That's going to be a hard no.
Bad child.
Not for a show like this.
As Vaughn said, go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Go to bed.
Enough's enough.
Past your bedtime.
I do make a good Susan, you're correct, John.
Ben would actually make a good Karen.
Bit of eyeliner, bit of blush. Oh, yes.
Maurice has got his little... I must go
Shalini.
find my bell.
Shalini's giving me my final warning. If you haven't already, please do click the like button and subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate both.
Lila, are you grurring?
She is, because I think she's
You're
going to...
grurring,
I think she's going to try and come here, and then she's going to end up in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, she's editing me as a Karen and emo.
Lila, why are you writing everything in capitals, mate?
Yeah, I'm going to ban her from the chat in a minute.
It's a bit weird. Stop capitaling.
She's going to get banned from the chat. Tiana says, don't forget about me. Yeah, but yeah, Shalini's giving me final warnings, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. And that's... I know you told me it was my final warning.
It is your final warning. No touching the Lego. Don't touch... He's sleeping on the couch tonight.
I'm not.
He bleeding.
I'm not, though.
You do not touch the Lego.
I bought the bloody Lego.
Yeah, for my birthday. It doesn't make it yours anymore. My Lego. No touchy.
I mean...
Also, like Vaughn said, you're crap at building Lego. What are you doing?
It's a plane. Meow. See, I'm not crap at building Lego. Apparently, I'm pushing it according to Emma Watts.
Yeah, Jesse. Yeah.
Jesse says, at least I know now why you and Jamie get on so well. You're both so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Vaughn says Lila is actually a better video editor than her dad. Can concur. But I'm not letting her do ours.
So, Vaughn's also one of those. So.
Yeah, he's a wind-up merchant. Like, he's an absolute wind-up merchant. Probably the most prolific wind-up merchant I've ever met, actually.
I know, it's brilliant.
It is brilliant. I am surprised Shalini hasn't actually locked him out on the balcony. For the amount he does.
I would have done.
Yeah. John says, I referenced Ben in the Minecraft review. I said it was more fun watching him fumble with his bricks. You're building Cogsworth right now?
I mean, does Ben like to fumble with his bricks then?
I definitely like to fumble.
They're children, Ben.
That's all I said. I didn't say anything else.
Cogsworth!
Get him right up in there. Get him right up in there so the camera focuses. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. We're on a macro lens. Look at him. Hello there. I am Cogsworth. I don't know if I am German, but I am. But he is. I think he's actually English, isn't he, Cogsworth? He certainly is in the Disney live action version. Oh, according to Vaughn, she does lock him out all of the time.
Yep.
Tiana says, can someone see my Snow White review tomorrow when I put it up, please? We'll watch it. Just send us a link. Make sure we get the link, and we will watch it. I'm not sure. I wanted to do it. I wanted to go and see it. But I couldn't do it.
The cinema in the town next to ours is doing it for £5 tickets as well. And even then, I'm like, I'm still not paying. Won't even pay a £5.
But I don't even have to pay anything.
I know, but I'm just, nope.
Apparently, review off, I've done one. Have you seen Snow White?
Oh, that's Lumiere done.
I am Lumiere. I am a candle. Okay, that face is really cool. I like that a lot. I tell you what, there's a show at Disneyland Paris called Mickey and the Magician. It is probably the best theme park show ever created, by the way. But in it, there is a puppet, or it's a puppet. It's not an animatronic. It's a puppet Lumiere. And it is just mind-blowing. It is absolutely mind-blowing. It works so well. Shalini says, nah, Snow Brown can do one. Fair enough. If that's your opinion, then that's your opinion. I don't think any of us have actually seen the Monkey Beats. I don't think anyone's actually seen it. But...
Is that the Robbie Williams?
No.
Oh.
That's called Better Man.
Oh, that. Has anyone seen that?
Well, looking at its box office numbers, no, nobody saw it.
Cool.
No.
I didn't think anyone would, to be honest.
But it actually does look really good. The Robbie Williams biopic. And that's an actual shame, because it's from the guy that did The Greatest Showman. So it's from the director of The Greatest Showman. I don't get why...
I think it's because it's Robbie Williams.
Yeah, but I don't get why they made him a CGI monkey. I think it was to try and make it stand out.
But it's Robbie Williams.
Lisa says, do what you want to do. Exactly. There you go. I caught that. But next time I won't touch the Lego and it'll just go flying.
Such a jackass.
I agree, Lisa. It is about it is about putting out good content, and you know that's why I urge people to go and watch our Brighton video, because I'm actually testing something. I've put an intro on the beginning, and I'm hoping it helps with retention because it gives a little taste, a little flavour, if you will, of what's coming in the video. It's only like 20 odd seconds, and I've also put it out as a short as well. But it's only like 20 odd seconds, and it just gives a little taste, a little flavour, but before going in. It's got music. The music fades into the actual video. And I'm just saying. And I had Beat say it was really good and really enjoyed it, so I appreciate that. But if you have gone and watched it, you know, we were all in it. Tiana's in it as well. And it was really good fun to shoot, and it was really good fun to edit. I've still got a video to edit from Legoland as well. I've still got to do the golf. Because we did go and play 2 rounds of the golf.
Yeah, but I got told by Vaughn that you cheated on that.
Vaughan was lying to you. Vaughan was just bitter that he lost.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, he was just... I've got the whole thing on video. I won fair and square. I on the second course, I got 4 hole-in-ones.
Yeah, Vaughn assured me, though, that, you know, you cheated.
But you just said that Vaughan was a wind-up merchant.
I don't think he is about this, though.
Yeah, because it's something you want to be true. I get it. And Shalini's just upset she didn't get the part of Snow White, says Vaughan. Jesus Christ.
So am I, to be honest.
Tiana says, I couldn't...
If Shalini had gotten the part, I would have gone and seen it.
Tiana says she couldn't even do a music live tonight, so hard as there weren't any people. Well, I'll tell you, the vertical here is just, it's not got any reach. It's not got any traction.
You should just see me trying to pick things up with these nails.
With these nails on my hands, these nails.
I'm regretting my decisions
no one
in life.
understands.
Do you see what I have to part with, guys? This. All the friggin' time.
John says, but they offered Shalini the part of a dwarf. Jesus Christ.
I'm not laughing at all.
Shalini's not happy with Vaughan's comments. At all. She's just not. Tiana, Shalini's much shorter than you. That I can say. that I can say.
And Shalini's a lot older than you too. She has no more growing to do.
Lisa says, right, I'm off. I just can't get into it tonight. Fair enough, Lisa. Thank you for popping along, and we'll be back.
Ben can't get into it either.
I've been trying.
He's just annoying me.
And I'm doing it on purpose.
See?
You still need an independent adjudicator for that round of golf. Well, we can get one because we've got the whole thing on video, Vaughan.
You know, I'm sorry, Ben, but
4 holes in 1.
Yeah, no, I think Vaughan is right. I think you cheated.
4 hole-in-ones.
I don't think anyone else. Yeah, but you can edit that video.
No, I'll show you the raw footage. I'll show you the raw footage.
How do I know you haven't edited it already?
Yeah, because I can't be bothered. Quite frankly.
That's not proof, is it?
Right. Are you building a staircase right now?
I don't know.
I think you are. You're building the stairs out the front.
I don't know.
Shalini thinks she's probably shrinking at her age. Probably reverse. She's Benjamin Buttoning.
Actually, like every time I see my mum, I'm pretty sure she shrinks.
Yeah, I think your mum shrinks.
And I'm like, Mum, have you got shorter again? She's like, shut up.
I do think your mum shrinks. I've noticed that.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, Mum.
I mean, sometimes it's a while between actually seeing her, and she comes back, and like you're just looking down a little further. You know, hi, mother-in-law. How you doing down there? And then she's like, I'm going to sing the theme tune, write the theme tune.
Yeah, I mean, like yesterday, he's like, can I talk to your mum? I was like, nope. No.
Yeah, but I don't even remember what I wanted to talk to her about.
See?
Not gonna
Exactly.
Lie. Not going to lie.
Probably just being annoying.
Likely.
Likely. Will you stop it?
I'm putting it so people can see it.
Nobody needs to see it.
Well, yeah, that's the point of the stream. so that people can see you build it.
Bob the Builder.
Can he fix it?
Bob the Builder.
Apparently, you do shrink when you get older, according to Shalini.
You
well,
do, yeah.
yeah, you do. I mean, look at my grandmother. She's 80. She used to be somewhat
It's like you do
taller.
a full 180.
Emma, I will not have violence advocated on my stream. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's. I'll wait until after stream.
I will not have violence advocated here, Emma. I am docking you 10 house points. I have no idea what house points are, but she's just losing 10 of them.
Seems fair.
It does seem fair. It does. This thing's going to be bloody huge, isn't it?
I don't know.
This thing's going to be really, really big. It is going to be real big.
I was about to say something, and I thought I best not.
Yeah, you best not. You best not. I was thinking the same thing.
No, you don't know what I was going to say.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. There's a pair of them. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Emma says, where are you gonna put it? Now that's a question, isn't
It's
it?
a good job I noticed this.
There's for certain things, Jesse, there's no overcompensating. There's not. But the answer to your question is this. We don't know where we're going to put it. We simply don't know.
I mean, we've got time.
Yeah, definitely got a few days. At the very least. We got time. It's a little airborne. Still good. Apparently on Doctor Who, they actually had a planet of the Intels. Are you saying Intels or Incels, John? And for those who don't know what an incel is, I said incels. They are involuntary celibate people. In other words, they are men who cannot find themselves in a position where they are able to have relations with women. That is
So ugly people.
sometimes not even ugly people, just no confidence.
Socially awkward.
And so they find themselves in a position involuntary, so it's not, they feel like
so
it's,
like they want to get laid, but they can't get laid.
yeah, pretty much. I was actually saying it in a way that wouldn't affect the algorithm, but yeah.
I didn't say anything.
I'm waiting till the last stream, Vom. We're waiting till the final stream before we break that news, so just letting you know. She read it. But anyway, so these people usually become very hateful towards women because they think that women are rejecting them and that women owe them those relations.
Yeah.
No, nobody owes you those relations. Like, if you want to be in that position, you need to
try harder.
Well, it's not even about trying harder. It's about actually
appreciating a woman,
talking to women.
That would help.
And going out. I tell you what, this is quite the new phenomena, and I'll tell you why. Because dating websites and apps have ruined relationships. They've ruined the idea of relationships. They've ruined the ability for people to make meaningful connections.
Dun, dun, dun.
And they've created this thing.
Ben's on one now.
I am on one.
So he started.
I am on one because I genuinely believe that dating apps and dating websites are bloody evil.
It's how people meet people now.
No, but it's not. They don't meet people. It's not meaningful. Looking at somebody and swiping left or right, having a casual hookup, right? it's taken away. It's like Amazon. Amazon's ruined the shopping experience, and dating apps are exactly the fucking same. Excuse my language.
I like Amazon. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but they've ruined the shopping experience. Because the shopping experience is one where, you want to buy something, you go into the shop, you pick it up, you perhaps have a casual conversation with the checkout person, and then you have your item when you leave the shop. And Amazon has ruined that interaction. And I'll tell you what, for some people, especially elderly people, that may be the only interaction with other human beings that they have.
Well, no one's telling the elderly that they have to buy off Amazon, Ben.
Yeah, but also, it extends further than that, because a lot of shops have only got self-service checkouts now, where they're taking away that interaction. They are taking away that conversation. And that's why when you see an actual till open or a checkout, if you're in the United States or Canada, more people will queue for that person than they will for the self-service, because they want to have that chat. Good evening, never too old for Lego. Speaking of Canada, how is it out there in the Great White North? Are we well?
I reckon he heard you moaning and came,
I'll tell you what, I've been to a couple of his streams, and he has some good old clangers and chats as well. Look, he's even said, I hate using the robots. It's like 70 degrees outside. Okay, what, 70 Fahrenheit? What is that in Celsius?
I was going to say, it wouldn't be how we
I mean, I
gauge.
still think that's pretty warm, to be fair. Or I could be wrong. I don't really know. I mean,
You'd have to convert it, Ben.
yeah, because here in the United Kingdom, we use Celsius. We don't use Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So
we melt when it's 20 degrees.
according to John, Morrison's up there in Scotland where he lives have put more proper checkouts back. But, and Shalini says I'm correct. People are connecting with the rant. People are connecting with the rant because it's true. And I can circle that back to dating apps and dating websites, right? The dating experience. I mean, for God's sake, how did me and you meet? We never met on a website. We met in
Well, we did email.
years down the line after knowing each other since we were kids.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point where you literally stalked me to my home.
Oh, whatever. Get over it. Yeah.
Are you doing stage 3? It's 20 to 9. This is stage 3.
Yeah.
I think you can get that done in 20 minutes. These are going to be the front turrets, aren't they? Where they're placed. Tale as old as time. Oh, wow. Never Too Old for Lego says, did you see I went way out of my wheelhouse and a mad rap song, I wrong the lyrics. You wrote the lyrics in, had AI sing it again. Well, I'll tell you what, if you sign up to the channel at 99 pence a month, I don't know how many cents that is, but I do shows for members only where I do actual singing and music and the like, because they like it.
You poor buggers.
So anyone that becomes a member gets access to those.
I have to hear Ben every single night when we do live streaming, and he's up here singing his head off, and I'm like, oh God.
How do you think I warm up for a show?
See? I hear it from downstairs, and I'm like, oh,
Look, when
the window's open.
When I first started streaming, yeah, really never too old for Lego. If you become a channel member, I do music show and I take requests and things like that, and we just chill out and we just
ask for others' opinion.
We just do a bit of positivity and all of that.
Positivity.
Yeah,
Do
positive.
you do the prayers? Do you do prayers?
No.
Maybe I should do prayers.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Oh Jesus.
Thy will be
You know I
done.
ain't joking. Can't stop him now.
Jessie says it's a form of torture, but she always comes along. Every single time. Every
There you
single
go.
one.
I mean, it's always good to get others' opinions, get their perspectives on it.
Well, I know that Shalini loves them.
Shalini has to tell you that. She's your friend.
She doesn't.
Oh, look, I got a spinny. Whee!
I think this is probably going to attach to it like a big cog.
You're a cog. You're a town.
You love everything evil. I can appreciate that. I can certainly appreciate that. I mean, look at this, dude.
Oh, what did I tell you about the touching of the Lego?
We've begun the Beauty and the Beast castle.
Oh, there's a ginger cat there.
You're back and you just heard some news. Tell us what news you have heard.
Is it some good news?
Also, Ben writes the theme tune and sings the theme tune. Correct.
I only like good news.
Well,
I want a kitten.
you want a kitten.
Kitten.
You are not getting another cat.
I want a fluffy cat.
No.
I want a cat.
What do you mean I'm out of warnings? Banish me. I control the stream.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he doesn't listen to instructions.
I can just pull your microphone out. You know that,
The
right?
amount of times he just nicks my friggin'... He
pull it out.
touches my Lego.
I've got everything over here.
You know, earlier on I built Dexter's unit in his bedroom, just so that I could put our Lego on it. That was on this desk.
Shalini says, I like singing. I do. I like singing as well.
I sing at karaoke, does
I
it
think
count?
music is food for the soul.
I sing at karaoke.
The food of life.
Karaoke?
And,
SpongeBob?
yeah, poor beast indeed. Belle is evil. You're correct. I mean, she heads back onto that village, goes and tells everybody about it, and nearly gets him killed.
Well, he kidnaps... He keeps the dad.
Good.
So she goes back to try and get help.
They broke
She's like,
into his property.
I want my dad back.
They broke into his property.
She didn't exactly mean to break into his property. She got lost and was being chased by wolves. Come on, dude.
Tiana says, basically, the Odeon just rang her mum saying the screening of Snow White, the time the screen will be broken. So they moved the time to 11:30 a.m. and they have updated your seats. Or
Upgrade.
Yeah. Emma says, I used to sing in a band. Me too. Me too, Emma.
I didn't.
I like to think I can hold a little bit of a tune. You don't mean to break in your property, but I just opened the door and let myself in. Exactly! That biatch broke in to his castle. She did.
She was being chased by wolves,
I'm
guys.
sorry, I don't care. You let the wolves eat you.
Shh, you are shouting.
You let the wolves eat you.
No, you don't.
You don't just break into a dude's house.
It's like her horse ran off, you know. The wolves were chasing her. They were trying to eat her.
No. I'm sorry, but no. Tiana
She
loves
goes up to the door. It's unlocked, so she pushes her. She's like, hello?
Tiana loves Gaston, and do you know what? Whilst Gaston is a bit of a dick, he's actually kind of right.
No, he's not. Ooh.
Like you said,
Nope.
the dude kidnapped Maurice, right? He's kidnapped and he's held Maurice.
No, the only thing, because he tries to, he,
Misunderstood that, Gaston.
no.
Tiana's with me.
No, because then he's like, remember when the Maurice comes and he's like, oh, you need to help me save my daughter from the beast, and he's like, you're crazy, and all this, and he like locks him up,
But yeah, I mean,
and all he wants is to get into Belle's pants,
he's a man.
and Belle always says no, so he's like, ugh.
But he's a man.
So he throws like a hissy. That's what it's all about. It's all jealousy.
Although we know that there is some kind of homoerotic relationship going on between LeFou and Gaston.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's great news? 1,200 theatres dumped Snow White in week 4. That is true. Because it's not making money. Why would they screen it? It is not making money for the studio or the cinema. So you've got to wonder at that point. I mean,
Yeah, you'd rather put on more showings of Minecraft.
they're not struggling to fill Minecraft screens.
No.
If Beauty and the Beast happened in Texas, the bitch would have gotten a 12 gauge to the face.
Probably.
And then just use the old stand your ground doctrine. Stand your ground, baby. Tiana says, I love singing, but I'm terrible about it, but I have been doing it since I was in year 2 in primary school, so about 10 years. I just like singing. I like music. It It makes me feel nice. Music just makes me feel nice. So that's really all I can say.
That's all I gotta say about that.
That's all I gotta say. Hit them likes, says Never Too Old for Lego. Exactly, you do hit
I
them.
enjoy it when I sing at karaoke.
I mean, I really don't get why these vertical streams are doing so bad.
And we do have a karaoke machine at home that we got Lila.
We do.
So we always have a little bit of a play on that, don't we?
I mean, we could certainly, get the stream going and in the garden some point in the summer and muck about on it.
Oh, yeah, I'm really sure the neighbours would love us.
Oh, the witch it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
She'd literally fly over on her broomstick and start chucking down like smoke bombs while I was going.
Probably. Oh, this is where they spin. This is going to be, you can twirl them.
Yeah, you make them dance.
Yeah.
And when we're done and we can make them dance, I'm going to sing the song.
Okay. I will allow it.
You allow it?
Yeah.
All right. Should I get the backing track and everything?
Let's not go too far.
Why?
Too far.
I don't think it's too far. I don't. Tiana wants to come along and do the karaoke on the machine.
What, in the garden?
In the garden.
Have a barbecue at the same time.
I mean, we could have a barbecue and invite some of these lovely viewers. We could. Who's up for a barbecue in the summer?
He's so loud, guys.
I know. But who's up for it?
Is.
Vaughn, Shalini, you up for a barbecue in the summer? Beat you up for coming down south for a barbecue?
Barbecue.
How about you, Dred and Julie? Having a day of it, maybe even a couple of days of it. Might go out to Brighton or London, theme parks or something. Okay, that's cool. Charlotte says, well done, John. Must be nice having people coming to your live. Because, yeah, he's got 2,000 views on Friday in the vertical. Sometimes we get 2,500. But today we've got 86.
It's probably because I look like poop.
You always look lovely.
Where does this go? I thought you were about to say you always look like poop.
I think that literally slots in there and attaches to those.
Oh, you could be right. It hasn't told me yet. Oh, because we've got to build the doors. Don't... He touched the Lego again.
I did. I touched the Lego. I did it. I did it.
You're such a chicken jockey.
Turn it on its back.
No.
So that they can see it.
I don't want to talk to you.
Put it on its back.
Chicken jockey.
She can't sort me out. That looks really good.
We don't even know if that's where that goes, by the way. Ben just put it there.
That will be...
But it does fit in there, so...
I think the first stage.
Well, that was 3 stages.
We had the first stream. And hopefully tomorrow night, if we come back, Chrissy will not be like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make her drink several cups of tea before the stream. Just whack yourself full of caffeine and be all zinged. I think that's probably for the best. I do.
I need these x-rays done.
So, with that in mind, we will be back probably tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday. Depending on how she feels, quite frankly. It all depends on this one here. As to when we continue building. The Lego Beauty and the Beast Castle. Shalini says, well done, Chrissy. And everybody wish Chrissy a happy birthday for the Sunday just passed.
It was 2 days ago, Ben.
Yeah. And they should wish you a happy birthday on the way out.
It's been and gone.
Yeah, but still, it would be nice. Everybody wish her a happy birthday. Tiana says, love you, Chrissy. I love her too, you know. Love of my life. Always will be.
I'm here to prove to everyone I'm not dead. I mean, Tiana already saw that I wasn't dead on Friday.
She did. Emma says, night, happy birthday. Jessie says, amazing lives of always. Chrissy, happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
There we go, look.
I've got my awesome new Kindle to go and read, so
Hold
I'm
on
excited.
A sec. Let's make them so that they can see us.
Ooh. Oh.
Nothing happened there.
Oh, that could have been dangerous
It
there.
was empty.
That could have been dangerous.
9:10, folks. You know where to be if you are coming along. You know where to be. Tiana says, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
I am seeing my mum
Chrissy.
tomorrow, though.
Happy birthday to you. Happy Half-Life, Chrissy says, or Happy Half-Life Crisis. There you go.
Vaughn! He's such a git.
Right, well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, that is us for the evening. First of all, we'll say goodnight to the vertical stream. If you haven't already, please do click
My nose
subscribe,
looks
like, and all that.
sunburnt.
Good night,